born, I've been ready for this. Since like 9-5, I've been eager for this. Talent on the rise, I'm consistent with this. Trophy is the prize, ain't no gimmicks with this.
On a wonderful fall afternoon in the state of Texas, the roof is open, and we've got football from NRG Stadium in Houston. They do it big here in Houston, and a second ago it was a Texas-sized welcome for their hometown guys. They're fired up and ready to go as they get set to match up with Cam Newton and the New England Patriots. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Ross Blacklock on the tackle. On 2nd and 9. Newton, slant route, caught by Edelman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 50.
The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who could make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
A gain of 36.
What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards.
Here we go. Right to the 3. Gun.
A play fake to Michel, now Newton. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The tight end, Dalton Keene, the target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Now it's Newton here off the bootleg. This will be caught inside the 10. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down. Trying to pound it in here with Michel. Now he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score.
Randy Bullock.
Sony Michel with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive.
Makes the score. Patriots
Extra point up and good by Bullock. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Randy Bullock set to kick off.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he'll be out of bounds at midfield, so a solid return to the 50.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll run here with Raymond Calais. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Down at the 43-yard line.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
They'll go to Pirine, trying to pound it in. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and goal at the Patriots' 3-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make it 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd and goal.
Here's Watson. This will be caught at about the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
Darren Bell.
They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
On for the field goal. A 21-yard attempt.
Gay's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the year.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complementary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
First down, Patriots.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Michel. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Off play action, Newton. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Murray. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
40-yard line.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
2nd and 7.
A quick throw out wide to Fuller. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
He'll get this to his running back, Calais. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down. Here's Calais. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
7, Texans 3.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Watson now to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Anthony Jennings in there to record the second sack of his young NFL career. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
57, Mike, 57. Tackles.
A shotgun snap for Watson. They will find Davis. That's complete.
Watson
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
It's a game.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And they'll run with a former All-Pro. This is David Johnson. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
23-yard line.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Watson sliding out of the pocket. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. On the ground, Michel. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Michel. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. Now the second-year punter, Jake Bailey, on for New England. Back deep for the Texans, Will Fuller. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now this is intercepted. Picked off by Dante Hightower. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
20.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. He'll get this underneath to Michel. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
Makes the score Patriots 14, Texans 3. Randy Bullock set to kick off.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled it to 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Watson. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
At the 30-yard line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On 1st and 10, Watson. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
43-yard line.
That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
A gain of 3, second down.
The ball carrier.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, 31! March 54! March 54! Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Now Watson. And now Watson throws another interception. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And it's 21-3.
Good. Makes the score Patriots 21, Texans 3. Randy Bullock set to kick off.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Their own 23-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Houston.
Let's go!
Brandon Cooks. his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Texans are able to show off their quick strike ability.
Is good.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it makes the score 21-10. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Demir Bird returning it. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. They fake the give. Newton. That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. A gain of 6 there on first. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lee. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Matt LaCosse, as the first half is winding down. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on first and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Now a first down throw, Watson. And he'll find Akins there, complete. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. Taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Quick throw completed by Watson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
By number 10.
Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
This a quick pass to Davis. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
First down.
That's how you draw up the run-pass option right there. You get a chunk play out of it.
And you know quarterbacks love to throw the RPOs because oftentimes they're in-breaking routes. But receivers love it even more. The ball gets to them quickly, allows them to put some move.
Open man is Cooks. He's got it. Touchdown, Texans.
Touchdown,
Brandon Cooks. His second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Texans cut into that lead. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now.
makes the score Patriots 28, Texans 17.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Bird now ready to return it. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Bird on the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. They find some open field here. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll run with Michelle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England 1st down.
Sony Michel comes out of a long line of terrific running backs from the University of Georgia and was a first-round selection for New England in 2018. He does not mind carrying the football, never turns down an opportunity. Top 10 in rushing attempts in the league in 2019. Well, that was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
And this shot downfield on 2nd down is brought in. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down.
1st down, Patriots.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 24. Now a play fake, and it's Newton. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Newton. Flushed out right. His throw caught right around the 6. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another 1st down. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
And they will run it with Michel. That he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Patriots add on to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that 1st touchdown. but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike.
49, check 49, check 49. On second down, Johnson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards on the play, first down.
First and 10.
Good carry and pickup for a first down there by David Johnson, and he has a chance to fill a lot of voids for this Houston Texans team. They lost their 1,000-yard rusher from last year. Carlos Hyde went to Seattle, but back in 2016, David Johnson led the NFL in all-purpose yards with the Arizona Cardinals. The Texans will be happy to see that guy all year long.
Second and 10. Thanks for tagging along with us here from Houston, Texas. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 36. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. So into Pat's territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 36. From the gun, here's Watson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
From the contact.
Well, I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Pass complete from Watson to Akins. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 18. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Again, it's Watson. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Third and 3.
It's complete. He dials up Davis once more. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Matt Gay on for the field goal. A 30-yard attempt.
And Gay knocks this one through. And that'll get the deficit down to 15. Well, with that field goal, you can argue they needed to get back within 2 scores, and they did indeed do that, but still a pretty uphill battle.
Still going to take 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns to get back into it. And as you and I know, that's a tall order against any NFL defense. They're going to need their own defense to make some plays as well to give them an opportunity.
Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball. Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Here's second and 7 now from the 28. A play fake to Michelle, now Newton. And he almost had it defensively. could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's third down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, fourth quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
On the left side, a catch by White. And he'll be down deep into Houston territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 56 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. On the ground is Michel. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And they're going to drop him well shy of the first as he can only make it to the 11. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now.
5 yards.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
On 4th down, Newton. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And this Texans defense stands tall. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. On 2nd and 7, Watson. He's letting it fly for Cooks. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Houston. Brandon Cooks, 77 yards. And the Texans get a bit closer.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and two-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. He's got Lacoste, his tight end. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. From the gun, here's Newton. And he wants Reynolds way downfield. The intended receiver, Josh Reynolds. But it'll be second down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 33. 27 yards there, a first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And this is caught. It's Edelman. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Julian Edelman, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Taken in at the 3. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Houston. Brandon Cooks, 73 yards. And the Texans cut into that lead. Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for one here and save the possible 2-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for 2 here and you don't get it, that's deflation. Yeah. Now you wonder why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
Patriots 42, Texans 33.
So the lead is now dwindled to 9 as the kick here is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
At the 25-yard line.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll run it here. This is James White. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Off play action. Newton. And that is incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And out will come the offense as they take over.
37-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kicking.
And this is taken in at the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Brandon Cooks, 63 yards. And the Texans have cut it to within a score. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So we're back to a 1-point game now as the kickoff comes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And checking the timeouts. They do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Again, it's Michel.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
3rd down.
Newton. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Julian Edelman, incomplete. It's now 4th down.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They snap it to Newton. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So it all rests now on the right foot of the kicker, Matt Gay. This from long, very long range. And he missed it. He missed it right. It's no good. And that's going to cost him the football game. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great.